Hey everybody, it's Dave and Richard, and today's our Ask the Lender program here, and our guest today is Kathryn Vatsula with Loan Depot, and we're going to be covering a loan that many people may not know about or don't use a whole lot, but it's a very powerful loan, and that is the renovation loan, specifically the 203K?
Yes.
Not the 203B, that's a retirement account. It's a 203K FHA retirement loan, not retirement loan, renovation loan. See? So lots of great information. Let's kick it off. The renovation loan, it's for first-time homebuyers, I presume?
Actually, that's you can use it as a first-time home buyer. So we're going to talk about the FHA 203K specifically, even though the other programs have a renovation piece to it.
Okay.
The FHA loan in itself is always for owner-occupied clients, right? So you don't necessarily have to be a first-time home buyer. You can have had a mortgage in the past. You can be an up-and-coming doing another purchase. So let's say you have a buyer and you're driving them out in the neighborhood and they love this neighborhood and they find a house that has great bones, but they walk in and the carpet is terrible, the appliances are old.
Needs some updating.
It needs some updating. And the buyers are thinking, well, I love their location, it's great near my kid's school, but I'm not going to have the money afterwards to renovate the house or to repair it.
Right.
And so the program allows the client, as long as they qualify for the renovation, to get bids for all the work that they want to have done.
Okay.
And it's built into the appraised value, the eventual appraised value, so we'll loan on the higher amount. And it allows the client to have those renovations done after the loan is closed. So on the realtor side, we close the loan, the realtor gets paid, I work with the renovation department and the consultant or contractor and the buyer and start getting the work done.
Okay.
So it's an avenue to make one more deal as a realtor as you're out and about, and when you see something that says fixer upper, cash only type of thing, that's a great program for it. But it also allows for the client to have the renovations done at a relatively inexpensive cost. And the reason I say that is, let's say the renovation loan is 7.5% or 8%. Now I know that seems high, but it's less than if you were to close on your home and then take out a credit card.
That's true.
Yeah.
For 23%.
Yeah.
Or borrow the money from some other source.
Right.
Because most likely when you have large amount of credit card debt, you just make the minimum payment, right? So you're just paying the interest, and it's an enormous amount, and you rarely pay those off.
Yeah, that's not a good situation.
Yeah, never ending. Yeah.
So the loan program is designed to get you into the house, renovate the property, stay in the property, let's say for a year, you'll have some appreciation, keep your credit up, possibly refinance it into a lower interest rate.
So is there a maximum amount of dollar amount somebody can use to renovate the house?
That's a good question. Yes. The FHA loan has actually two types of loan with it.
Okay.
The first one allows for up to $35,000 in work.
Okay.
And the second type allows for unlimited amount,
Oh, wow.
which means you could literally take a house down to the studs
And rebuild it.
And rebuild it.
If it's within the aftermarket renovated appraised value, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
And
So the first one, under $35,000, you can do a lot for under $35,000 cosmetically, countertops, paint, carpet, flooring,
especially
bathrooms. So that's a very good option.
yeah, works really well.
Kathryn, question.
Yes.
Any kind of inspections have to be done other than an appraisal, such as pest or home inspection or anything else?
No. Now,
Right on.
for the lender, always the home inspection is never a requirement. That's just not a requirement. And then the only time we require the pest is if it comes up on the appraisal. However, let's say the pest work doesn't come up on the appraisal, but you do have a pest, and the client wants to build that into the renovation, that's absolutely fine.
I can do that.
Okay, good,
Yes.
good.
And then the renovation piece, now that's for someone who wants to put carpet and paint. But let's say you have someone who is purchasing a house and you have pest of $10,000, $15,000 and seller is thinking, I'm not gonna pay that.
Right.
You can do a rental loan and get that wiped out and get that taken care of and make another sale.
Interesting.
Good deal.
Yeah.
So I guess as realtors, our first question when we walk into a house that looks like it needs a lot of work, and you said it's in the good location that they wanted, then you just say, hey, if you had new carpets, new paint, all this new, would you want this house?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then, lead them into that.
absolutely.
Right on.
It's a fantastic program.
Yes.
Yeah, this program really has benefits of being able to identify and live in the location you want to be in, but then on top of that, making all the changes design-wise that you want to make and to personalize it for yourself. So two positives there.
Without putting you into a lot of debt.
Right on.
That's right. So yeah, that lots of great options there for the 203K renovation loan through FHA, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if they have any questions, they can surely reach out to Kathryn here at Loan Depot. I'm sure there's some finer little details to that program, as with any loan. But her number will be down below on the screen if you have any questions regarding that loan. Great potential for all of your owner-occupied buyers. So
Yes.
thanks for watching today's Ask the Lender show. We'll see you on the next one.